Alright, so second part of the review for this fruit that I ordered. Just in case you missed the first video, I got Soursop and I have yellow dragon fruit. So yellow dragon fruit has quickly become one of my favorite fruits. Back when I was ordering fruits and roots, if you've been following me, you remember those days in Kansas City. I was doing my fruit fast. And they gave me a bunch of yellow dragon fruits in that box and I completely fell in love with them. So I continued to order these. And I wanted to give Soursop a try because I'm doing a cleanse right now, and it's super high in minerals that I really need. I'm not going to be getting from the foods that I'm not eating. So Soursop was a nice replacement, one, and two, I just been wanting to try it. I keep seeing everybody eat it on the internet and it looks good, so I tried it out. It's good as fuck. I had to Google how to eat this shit when I first got it. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and record a video on how to cut open your Soursop, how to eat your Soursop, and a general little review of what it tastes like. And then we're going to get into the yellow dragon fruit. Give me a second, my dog wants to come outside. Come here. No. She never lets me do anything in peace. She could not just stay in the house, so I'm about. Don't go too far. Okay, so like I said, I wanted to do a video on how to cut open this shit and eat it because I didn't know and I had to Google it. So when you get your Soursop, what I like to do, I've watched a few different review videos. What I like to do is just cut it down the middle. We're gonna cut it down the middle. This is what the inside looks like. What you do is you cut out this middle part because you don't eat that. I'm not sure if the person, well, the people that I was watching, they just chose not to eat it, or if this is inedible. I'm sure you could eat it if you want to, but I'm gonna follow suit and just cut that part out. Okay? So you have half of your Soursop. Next, I cut it in half again. Not long ways, but half so it's short. Then I'm just gonna cut chunks of the Soursop so that it's easy for me to pick it up with my hands and eat it. What I have discovered is that there is no right or wrong way to eat the Soursop, but it is easier to grab if they are in smaller chunks. So half. The videos I've seen online, people are literally just ripping it open. So you can do whatever you need to do here. But once you have your Soursop open, you'll notice that you have a bunch of seeds that are on the inside. Right? Look how creamy that is. It's so good. Okay, so you see you have a bunch of like these seeds that are on the inside. So these are not edible. They pop right out. And then you can just eat the flesh. Boop. Pop right out. It's really good. So that's how I like to tackle my Soursop. I just cut it into smaller pieces. Rip the flesh off of the skin. Pop it in your mouth. And as you're eating, you can just spit the seeds out. Just like you would if you were eating cherries or watermelon. That shit is good. So, the other thing I was trying to get a gauge on is what does Soursop taste like, right? Because I never tasted it before. And when I got it offline, it was like $100. So I didn't want to be spending $100+ on some shit I wasn't gonna eat or wasn't even gonna like. So I just tried to get a general description of what it tastes like before I ordered it. And I seen all of these weird descriptions, like it's like banana, pear, apple, strawberry. It don't taste like none of that shit. It does not. It literally tastes like nothing that I've ever tried before in my life. If you were to try to describe it, the back end does kind of remind you of a banana. And you could definitely tell that it's some acid in it because it gives you a little bit of citrus. But this shit is creamy. Like, it is very, look at it. It's very creamy. It's very fibrous. Like, the fibers kind of remind you of like crab meat or something, right? So it's very fibrous. Show you a better example. So it's creamy. It kind of gives me the consistency of like coconut cream. It's really good. What I have learned is soursop is one of those fruits, kind of like grapefruit. When you're eating soursop, just roll up your sleeves, take about 15 minutes so you can give all your attention to it. Because as you can see, it's a little messy and it's juicy. So this is not a fruit that you can eat on the go. That's good. Like I see, I just literally just tackle it. Let's spit the seeds out. And it peels right off of the skin. So it's really good. All right. So again, that's what the inside of it looks like. Once you cut it open, you'll cut out the middle part. Go ahead and pop that out. Right there. And then you can rip it if you want to. You can cut it in half and just eat the half of it. But like you just saw me, I like to cut it in kind of fourths or thirds, so it's easier for me to devour, right? So let's scoot this to the side. And we're gonna get into our dragon fruit. So yellow dragon fruit, as it ripens, it'll get more yellow. The tips of it are green until it gets fully ripe, but this is enough for me. This is probably super sweet. It was a lot greener when I first got it. So when I eat my dragon fruits, I like to cut them in half, horizontally, or I guess vertically instead of horizontally along the fruit, because when you cut it in half instead of cutting it directly down the center, it creates like a little cup for you so you can sip out the juice. So when you cut it down the middle, it folds into two halves long ways and it creates like a little boat. And that's, you know, that's fine, but I like to drink the juice of my jackfruit after I'm finished. My dragon fruit, sorry. So I like to cut it in half. So I'll show you what I mean. So you cut that right down the middle and you have literally a makeshift cup. So when I'm eating my dragon fruit, I'll show you. The inside, beautiful. Beautiful. The consistency of it, you see all those little black dots, those are all seeds, and you can taste them and like feel the texture of them. But it kind of reminds you of, like, if you ever had chia seed pudding or anything like that. It's just little tiny seeds. The yellow dragon fruit is very, very sweet. So it's sweet and it's juicy, and the texture of it makes you feel like you're chewing something. It's a really interesting fruit, and it's beautiful, as you can see. So the inside of it, when you scoop it out, that's what it looks like. So these little seeds are crunchy. They give you a little bit of a crunch. That is so sweet. So when you start eating it, you'll notice little brown spots too. Those are just the seeds. Just the seeds. And they're really good. As you can see, these fruits are heavily seeded, so they're high in fiber. You'll definitely be shitting after you eat one of these. But it's good. And it's good for you. So you kind of see the juice building up. after we finish eating the entire fruit, there's gonna be a lot of juice in the bottom of there. What I can do, since I cut it halfway instead of long, I can just sip out my cup. So it's a makeshift cup. The only thing I don't like about dragon fruit, they're too damn small. I want more. And see, have a little juice. By the time we get to the bottom of the cup, it's gonna be a bunch and we can just sip it. I don't know how to describe dragon fruit. It's sweet. It's a little citrusy. Just a little bit. But it's good. It's unique too. It doesn't taste like anything I've ever tasted before. Are you okay? This dog. So when I eat my jackfruit, I eat the entire thing. I scrape all the sides too. Like most fruits have like a rind, like it would a cantaloupe or a watermelon. If this has a rind, I don't know, because I eat all of that shit. So you see my cup? Now, all this juice that has sank to the bottom, I can just sip it. Damn, that's good. I would never put my my dragon fruit in the juicer. Too precious to me. But this juice in the bottom is busting. Alright, so that's how both of these fruits taste, look, how you cut them, how you eat them. Hope that was helpful for you guys, because when I first got Soursop, I didn't know what the fuck to do with this. I just knew that I wanted to try it. And it's really good. I would encourage you to try it. If you did miss the first video, I got all of this fruit from Miami. I don't know. I'll put the link in the bio. But, or I guess the link in the description. This is YouTube. So you can go ahead and hit them up. I like their fruit. I like their customer service. Well, I love their customer service. What I can say is one of mine. Alright, sorry my video got interrupted, but what I can say is one of my Soursops came rotten. You can see that in the video. And I hit the company up via email, not even 30 minutes passed before they had contacted me back, giving me an option between a refund or a gift card credit. So since I knew I was going to be ordering more fruit from the company anyway, I just went ahead and got the credit. So the next video I'm going to record for you guys, I'm going to be ordering some durian, however you say it, I don't know. And then I'm going to have some jackfruit. So stay tuned.